Welcome to another edition of I Win with the Raiders. It's going down.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're going to look at the
On the road, baby.
West Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one
Can't
for
see
you.
nothing.
Between the Las Vegas
Wow.
Raiders and the Washington Commanders.
This is going to be a crazy game. Oh, wow.
Snow is settled into the DMV.
Jeez.
We get set to go.
That's snow.
Running from Landover. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
If that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Daniels now on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
This is Eckler on second. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. It's Krosky Merritt on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Daniels to throw on 4th. Flush out out to his left. And the call himself. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got 1st and 10 at the 44. To throw, Daniels. Puts a man under it deep down the left. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Eckler has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Daniels keeps it himself. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points. He'll try to do it himself, and he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
PAT up and good for Moody. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Commanders 7, Raiders nothing.
To kick it away. Here's Moody. Dylan Laube on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Smith to the air now. Trying for the deep ball. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground team, Polsky Mary. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Offense in a hurry up here.
At the 29-yard line. 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down give to Matt. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
On first down, here's Eckler. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Commanders currently on top here at Northwest Stadium. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Running with Eckler again. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play option for later. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. And they're going to go. It's Daniels. Ooh, puts him there under this one, right side. This is caught inside the 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Well, Brocky found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes him out for 6.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Laube with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
First down, Smith to throw. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's Smith. Caught, Trey Tucker makes the play. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Start the drive with Eckler. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Throwing now, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
3rd and long for Daniels. He's going for it himself. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality game, it will still wind up being 4th down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him denies the first down.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They'll throw for it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And that gets him back to within 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now Smith. just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Looking to throw, Smith. He puts some juice. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off, Trey Amos. And the Commanders get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Merritt. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. Running back motions right. They're going to run again here with Merritt. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to pick this up with Eckler. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Eckler running dead ahead. Well, he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
2nd down, they're going back to Eckler. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Daniels back to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
Frosty Merritt gets it from the gun. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Defense showing blitz. Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This is Eckler on 2nd. And he's quite good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Staying with Eckler. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Moody knocks it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
To kick it away. Here's Moody. Laube with the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. On the give, here's Eckler. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover.
50-yard line.
Commanders leading by 8. All right, here we go. Second down. Hand off now to Eckler. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Setting up to pass. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And that brings up 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
And after that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. This one's set up for Daniels. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And it might take these fans some time to get out of here with this wintry weather, Brock. Snowplows definitely needed out there on those roads. They can take all the extra time to celebrate in the stands with each other, waiting to leave as their guys get the winter win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
Playing in that snow is fucking hard. So, damn. Didn't even run the ball. Good passing.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
A throw on the move is caught, and he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
room to run past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Raiders nothing.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Powell. It's 2nd down. Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They get 18 yards on 4th down, and a fresh set of downs.
And that's a big-time effort on 4th down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the give, it's Jones. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up.
7-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Play action now. It's McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. On the ground now with Jones. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
The throw, it's McCarthy. To the goal line and in.
Number 18,
Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings move out on top, 14-0.
14. Raiders nothing.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Smith to throw on first down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
46-yard line.
Play action now. It's Gino. He's got it! And he's in! Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Price now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's McCarthy. No chance at all. He'll go down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On play action, here's McCarthy. Thrust to his right, and that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. That's where his team kept possession of the football.
34-yard line.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. That one caught by Tucker. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. To throw is McCarthy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
And that one had too much behind it. Into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Out of the backfield. It's Ashton Genty. Down to the line now on 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Smith. Open man. And it's Dante Fortin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Gain of 8. And the Las Vegas first down.
From the gun, it's Gino. Pass caught right side by Fortin. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Raider first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. From the pistol, Smith. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. He'll hit Tucker on the slant. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Vikings.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one's knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 4 at 14-10. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Running money up to a whole nother level.
On 1st down is Smith. Middle, he's got Tucker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go play action. It's Smith. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's got some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Again, it'll be Jones. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now McCarthy. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
A first down throw for Smith. That's left side to Tucker. And it'll be marched down up around the 18-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They go play action with Smith. Exiting the pocket right. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A second down throw for Smith. He'll get this off to Genty. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
3 yards. And the Raider first down.
Play action now. It's Gino. Hip on Genty out of the backfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12
Here's
yards.
1st and 10.
That's another Raiders first down.
To throw, it's Smith. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 41 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd and 4. Gino to throw. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. But they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Genty. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Gino. He puts it up, and it's caught. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. And the Raiders move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Vikings 14. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Jones to begin this drive. Into space. Past the 45. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate through that head of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Smith now to throw on first down. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace.
They'll take over first and 10.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area
Paramedic.
they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries. And
Wow.
they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those 2 safeties, Mike, hence why they call them cover 2. They are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
Now Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to lead the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
To the air on third down is McCarthy, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Smith to throw on first down. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. And a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard
Smith
line.
to throw on first and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time.
It leads to second.
And it'll lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Gino. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now they face 3rd down and 7. They'll drop to throw.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith gets that one complete to his tight end Downs. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ashton Jenkins. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately. And the result is a touchdown.
The score, Raiders 24, Vikings 21. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Price now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st down. They'll run with Jones. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Raiders are right back in this one.
So all...
This is former Notre Dame quarterback Brady Quinn. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Allstate.
Freeway Series wraps up tonight at Chavez Ravine. Rookie Sasaki will take the ball to the Dodgers, while the Angels go with 3 Detmers. The Clippers are back home to take on Milwaukee tonight. LA snapped a 4-game losing streak in Dallas on Saturday. And a bipartisan bill introduced today in Congress would ban prediction markets from taking action on sporting events. I'm Frank Aaron. Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate. This report is sponsored by OPOLaw.com.
At OPO Law, we're more than personal